Here we go.
Oh, I know. I didn't see. Okay. Aww. For the camera, when we started doing the showing, as you can tell, I shifted. Well, I guess it's because I got into my serious show dog attitude.
I know. Despite the fact that this is in her backyard, her home territory, you know, basically not a spring chick is the fun side of Joyce's news career.
Well,
But
sometimes part of it is getting you in the mode. Is I know.
Monty wants down.
Okay. Is I put on my dog show shoes.
Yeah.
That I used to run around show ring, and I used her show leash.
Her show leash.
So sometimes having all those little special things, they're just what you need to get you into the mode to do what you need to do for the situation.
I know, because she does take this, like I said, people sometimes say that basically we forget the fact that this is all about the dog. We have never forgotten the fact. This is why she's always around. So, and, you know, this is, you know, we would like to finish her. You know, Monty does well. I mean, Monty's only, you know, but she doesn't want to jump. She's done her jump. Yeah, she'll do that all the time for the kids. But no, we have, you know, when you could see for the, you know, she went in her swimsuit in her backyard where she's most comfortable with the dog. She went into dog show mode. She just changed character. Shows you how serious it really is. I mean, it is a beauty show for dogs. You know, everything that goes on in a beauty pageant for humans goes on in a dog show. So, but
so we just flaunt you like a peacock.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So, but we've been backstage at the at Eukanuba and see how it goes.
Very serious business.
Oh, I mean, they get really angry backstage. I mean, they'll also get angry in the stands if the dog that they know should have won doesn't win. I mean, those fans are very serious.
Yeah, because sometimes it's really just that evident, even when you're watching it on TV.
Yeah, we were at Eukanuba, and Phineas Fogg, who was Bill Cosby's Westminster champion dog, didn't win at Eukanuba, and the fans were booing. That got edited out of the show.
Well, you know, sometimes, well, it's not just in dog shows where this happens. It also happens in other sports, other events, but,
Yeah.
you know,
And you don't have to be wealthy to show dogs. Case in point was the guy that had the beagle. That he brought his dog out, and you know, and he's talking, and we were talking about how, you know, Monty had won basically the opposite sex that day, and he wanted to know how we did, and how he, well, you know, asked him how he did, and he said, well, I won the breed, and then I won the group, and then I won the show. And he said, you know, how can you tell me how much more I have to do to finish her? Yeah. I mean, this was his first time with the dog.
well, and sometimes you just have a lucky day, or
Yeah. And
some dogs that love the show ring, and some that don't.
but his handler didn't show, and he went out in a baseball cap, a torn shirt, sandals, and shorts, and did the show, you know, like that. And he won. It had nothing to do with it. The dog was on, and they didn't care about what he looked like.
They didn't care what the owner had.
And then we also saw another, remember the little girl who got called in because the handler, and she you know, didn't exactly, like the judge said, you know, she said, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And she said, judge told her, don't worry, the dog does.
Yep.
She took the best of breed with the dog that had never been in the ring before. And it wasn't because she was a little girl, it was because the dog was on.
And sometimes dogs are just
Okay,
good.
across the room, we saw Monty get beat once without ever getting in the ring because the dog snapped into the perfect stance all by itself, and all of a sudden the whole room, because all the Wheaton owners knew they were dead.
And then also, if you ever see the movie Best in Show, some people think it's really kind of funny, satire. Well, you know, there's a lot more truth to that, although that one was satire, than you would think. So, check it out. But for now, this is not a spring chick on, well, the showing. Come on, Monty. Monty Bubbles, come here.
I know. Monty tends to obey me more with mommy.
Hey.
Here, go, Monty. You going to come to me, Monty? That's right. See, I know.
Okay.